Hey, how are we all doing? Right, so jumping straight into it. Today's call, I want to go over something that really catches a lot of people out, and once you've been made aware of it, like always, it doesn't work every single time, but if you can see it ahead of time, it can help you out of being manipulated out of a trade, and it can also help you hold your trade longer even if you're going to get a retracement. So let's jump in over to the screen here and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So this is what I mean here. SMT, some people call it smart money trader, we call it smart money trap because it is a trap. Now, if you watch previous videos that I've made, you may be aware of something called an FBOS, a fake break of structure. And this SMT goes hand in hand with a fake break of structure. Now, what do I mean? So a lot of people, a lot of traders will see that the market is coming down, it's coming down, and then all of a sudden they'll see that break of structure and they'll think, right, this is going to be like an SMC, like a really good smart money trade. This is how they're going to jump in. This is going to be their entry here. And then look, they just get absolutely obliterated. Now, this happens a lot with FBOSes. I mean, at the moment, the markets are really choppy in that due to Trump and the war and everything. So I've just highlighted a couple just to go through. One, to keep this video so it isn't too long. Two, I want you just to be able to see what I can see, and I don't want to dig too deep because you could kind of see there's one here, it breaks that high there, but it comes down, it just takes it. I don't want to confuse you too much, but learning the basics, then the more data, the more time you spend on the charts, the more you look out for it, the more you can see. It's like everything, it's not always perfectly black and white, but the concept is there and you can see it. So we'll go over this one, then we'll go over another couple just so you can see what I mean. So as you know, when we trade, we look for liquidity. We look for breaks of structure and we look for a nice entry. Now, a lot of retail traders would think this is a nice entry. We've come down here with speed and momentum. We've took liquidity below here. We've come down. We've even, yeah, we've even the RSI there has made a bit of divergence on the 5 minute, what we like. Break a structure, and you can think, right, this is going to be a great 5 minute point of interest to take a trade, but always be careful because that first break of structure, it will manipulate off of there. It will do like a false reaction off of the SMT and then go straight through it, and then as you can see goes on its way. That's what it does. That's where it tricks a lot of people, because people will then get in there and they'll put more liquidity there. So what it will do, it will build all this up. If you don't know what you're looking for, this might look like a good entry. So it'll build it all up, and all it's doing is getting more people to put more and more liquidity there. So it pretends, it starts moving on its way. I've been caught out on it, everyone's been caught out on it, and then it goes down, takes all that liquidity, and it continues on its way. So that's essentially what it's about. It's something to look out for. I have marked another couple just so you can see what I'm going on about. Again, to keep this video quite not too long. So here we have it again. As you can see, the markets are coming down and down and down as the structural is. You can see a break of structure here. Not the greatest break of structure, but a break of structure nevertheless. Comes down. It normally comes down to, let's move that. So like an order block there. Like as you can see there, look, there you go. That's a prime example. It normally comes down to the last candle, the last order block that we've discussed about before. Reacts off of it. Manipulation, then goes. It doesn't always touch it perfect like now. Hopefully by now you're learning that in trading, although we'd like it to be perfect, it's like a break and retest. We don't always go off a break and retest off of just like literally a perfect line like that. We don't. When we do a break and retest, we make it as a bit of a zone. It's not always going to be absolutely perfect. Sometimes you go break and retest, it might go like just a little bit below, like, you know. So it isn't always going to be absolutely perfect. Let's get rid of that. And it goes the same with SMTs, with bosses and everything else. So anyway, as you can see, it breaks structure, comes down. Many retail traders will get in. They'll get in just like that. There. They'll pile them all in just like that. Come down, takes them all out, continues going on its way before it goes back up. But even here, it does it again. As you can see, it comes down, breaks a high, breaks another high. There is the main one we want to be looking at. Oh, if I can get my mouse there. Makes another false break of structure, like so. Where are we? There we are. Comes down, people are going to get in. It's going to bring liquidity along here. Then it flies straight through it. So just keep your eye out for this. If you've seen a false break of structure, be wary of this, because a good chance is this is going to be a trap. It wants to get people in, traps you, then takes you out. But another way of looking at this, let's see if I can find examples. I know I've not actually put any examples out for this. So let's just say, for instance, you got it in here. I know that's not the greatest entry, but let's just say that you did. Let's just say that you got here. I mean, yeah, let's say you covered that low there. It was slowing down. You thought you'd get in once it made that candle there, and you wanted to target whatever down here. Now, when you get here, if you know that's a false break of structure and you know that's an SMT, you know a lot of the time it's going to react off of it. So if you see it come down in, it reacting, before just thinking, whoa, let's close out my trade, let's do this, before acting irrational and getting a bit of FOMO and whatever, mark the charts out. This is why you mark the charts as you go. Because if you come to this, you'd know that's an SMT. So you'd get to this situation, whether you wanted to take partials and be safe, that's good, or bring it to break even because it's further down, okay. But just know, the likelihood is there's going to be a reaction off of this. And if it's an SMT, normally there's going to be a reaction. I doubt it'll break where you've entered or the high above here, and then it's going to continue through it. So that's another way you can use it to your advantage. Not only can you use it to stop you getting tricked into a trade, you can also use it to then hold your trade even longer. So yeah, that was the main part I wanted to cover there. How long have we been recording? 8 minutes. Oh, that's not too bad. I just don't want to ever keep these videos too long. But yeah, that was my main target there. My main thing that I wanted to get across was exactly that. So if you're in, so you just don't get tricked out. I mean, can we find any other ones? What about, let's have a look on a higher time frame. I'm going a bit off script here now. But it does normally happen. Like you could, that spots out straight away. I mean, like you got an F boss here. What are we on here? The 1 hour. That's an F boss there. I mean, there hasn't been much reaction from there, but it shot straight through it. Yeah, I'm trying to go off script here, and it's typical. Can't find one. Let's have a deeper look. We're gonna find one now. Now I've challenged myself. I'm gonna find it. I want to find a nice one. This is the thing. I can see lows like here, it breaks above here, and then it does react over here, because on a lower time frame that would be a reaction of it coming up and then it shot through. But I want to see one so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Right, we're just going to give up, otherwise I'm going to just make this video too long. But when you start looking from yourself, digging deeper, I mean, even there, you could say it's a higher time frame. False break of structure. Then it comes down. We'll go down to the hourly. It comes down there. I mean, admittedly, it does react. It must have been news or something there, but then it's come down, which tells me, we're on GU here. That is probably going to go past that. don't just jump up and take a trade first thing in the morning and take it. But that tells me on a higher time frame, on an hourly time frame, that is more than likely gonna come past that and take that liquidity. I mean, it might not, but you get the gist and what I'm trying to say. So yeah, hope that helps. Hope that helps people get stopped out. Look from yourself. I mean, any of these recordings that I do, please don't just watch it. Jump on the charts, even if you're listening to this and jumping on the charts, and start looking from yourself. These things here will happen in every pair. So I know we trade a lot of gold, but go on other pairs. If you've looked through a lot of gold, go on another pair, because it's all the same. It all makes the same reaction in all the different pairs. So yeah, I'll wrap this up here. I hope that's helpful. Hope that helps people save money and also gain money by staying in the trade. But other than that, let's have a great trading week next week, and I'll see you all in the community on Monday. See you then.